Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 79. So, guys, it has been a while since I've done a podcast. My Crojo is just missing. It's like it's nowhere to be found. I have barely done anything these last couple of weeks, and I just didn't really have a whole lot to show you guys. So I just was, laying low and, waiting until I got all of that stuff, out of my system and moved on back to crocheting. But it is slowly coming back. So I did do some stuff this past week, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So the first thing that I made were these pins, and I no longer have them, so I'm just going to pop in pictures of all of the ones that I made. I found this pattern through Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast, and I will link her channel down below. But she done a Tuesday tidbits where she showed off patterns for the 4th of July. So all of the like American yarny friends out there, we just got done celebrating the 4th of July, and I really liked the pin when she showed it. It can really be used for like any country's colors, so don't think that you just have to do the red, white, and blue. You can do it in whatever country you live in, your colors there. Sorry, I had a message pop up. You can do it in any country's color, like I was saying, and I really liked the style of the pin, so I made 2 of them, and I gave them both to a co-worker, one for him and one for his wife. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page where the pattern is from, it's by Drops Design. They have like different versions, so I made 2 other versions. I made the one with the bow, and on the Drops Design pattern it had like a little pearl in the middle, but I just crocheted a little star and glued it on. And then I also done the one that looks like a prize ribbon, I guess. It was pretty cute, and I gave that one away to a co-worker, and the bow one I kept, but I left it at work. So I used the same yarn for all 4 of these ribbons, and it was the Durable Coral Minis. It's these little minis that I buy from stitchednaturally.com, and I'll leave a link down below to the website for the Durable Coral. And the Durable Coral is just like Shepya's Katona cotton. It's so good. It's like, Shepya's Katona is like my favorite yarn of all time, and this like comes in like a really close second. And I used a 2.5 millimeter hook for it. I've got it all wrote down here just so that I wouldn't forget. Now, because I did wear, the colors I used were navy, white, and grenadine. Grenadine was the red. Because I was wearing these on my work shirts, I didn't want to put like holes in them, so I did buy these, and I'll pop in a picture of them, magnetic badge clips, I believe is what they were, and I just hot glued them onto the back, and so it's like it magnetizes to your shirt, which kept the holes out. Now, I don't think it would work real well with like a thick material, but it works perfect for just like normal like shirts, like t-shirts, polo shirts, which was what I was wearing. And some of my polo shirts are a little bit thicker than like normal, and it works just fine. It didn't fall off. So I will put a link to those down below if anybody is interested in them. I got them from Amazon, but I'm not affiliated. All of the links are just so that you can find everything you need. And I'll also link the pattern down below. So the next thing that I made that I don't have is this cupcake, and I'll pop in a picture. It's like a cupcake drawstring bag, and the pattern is a paid for pattern, and I bought it off of Etsy many moons ago. is called Cupcake Drawstring Bag by All My Styles. And I'll put a link down below. And this is a Stitcher Library project and also a stash buster, because I've had this pattern for a really long time and I use yarns from my stash. But I bought this pattern a couple years ago because I had this big bright idea that I was going to make a cupcake drawstring bag for each person at work on their birthday. I did really, really, really good. I made like a lot of them until somebody threw theirs in the garbage, and then I was just like, why am I doing this? I'm not going to do it anymore. So I stopped and just started giving, I finished out the year with little candy boxes, but I had filled the little bag with candy at work. But this time I made it for my nephew. His favorite color is orange. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't put the what's that called, the cherry on the top. I left that off. Actually I forgot about it, but normally what I do, instead of crocheting the cherry like in the pattern, I'll just make a pom-pom with one of my pom-pom makers back there, and then just sew it on like right there where it would like drawstring in the middle, and it'll look like a cherry on the top. So this went in his my nephew's birthday box, and it's already packed up, and I didn't even think about it before I packed it up that I still needed to show that off. But you have a nice little picture here. Okay, so the next thing that I've got is the project that I made for the Christmas extravaganza that's going on over on K&K Crochet, and I will link their channel down below as well. But I made this succulent, or this cactus coaster set, cactus coaster set. So I made 5 coasters, and it goes in, it's got a little pot that they set in, and this is a free pattern at sewrella.com, and of course I will put a link to it down below. Let's see, I used a 3.5 millimeter hook on everything with the coasters. I did make the coaster a little bit different than she does. She's got like the last round is like a half double crochet, and it kind of looks a little bit lacy, and I believe I used a different hook size than she did. But I left off and just done a regular single crochet stitch around it. But I used 2 different colors of cotton. Oh, and this is a stash buster as well. So I used Vibrant Green, and this is by Crafter's Secret. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. And this is Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton and apple green. Now I think they don't have this color anymore. I looked for it on the website and I couldn't find it. But these 2 greens were the only 2 green cottons that I had in my stash, so those were the ones that I used. Any greens will work just fine. I made, this was the last of the vibrant green color that I had, and it made 3 crocheted coasters, and then I've got plenty of this one left. It was a brand new skein, and I just made 2 of those. Now the little flowers were just little scraps of probably Katona cotton that I used, and this one's like a peachy color, and this one's more of like a coral color. I ran out of the peachy color and started in on this one, so just any scraps. Now I did sew the flowers on just because I thought that maybe if over time when you repeatedly set something warm down on it, that it might like loosen the glue. I don't know for sure if that's a thing or not, but I was just wary of it, so I just went ahead and sewed it on with a couple stitches. And the little V's, or the little prickly parts of the cactus, I had some white scrap, probably Katona cotton, and I just sewed those on, like made little stitches. Here's what the back looks like. I tried to hide as much of the yarn as I could making it, but some of it still showed through. And the little pot is a Crafter's Secret color as well, and it's called Taupe. It's like a light brown. It's the only brown one that I had, so that's what I used. And it's a cute little, it does set up on its own, so it's a cute little gift idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to take me a drink of something. Got some water here. It's bubblegum flavored water. The next project that I finished was, it's a long sleeping whip, guys. And it is this cute little witch gnome. So I started this back in October of last year in 2022. And I had everything done except for the hat was too big. Like, the hat was completely done, but it was too big. And I thought I was supposed to rip it out and then, you know, like make it where it fits. And I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until finally I saw it laying in the floor, the hat in the floor, and I was like, I need to finish that. So I went ahead and finished it. And I'm going to assume that these are Katona cotton colors here. We've got the black, a purple. I'm not really sure. Let's see if we can kind of guess the purple from the little card here. Oh yeah, it's 113 Delphinian. And then we've got a green color. I'm not really sure what color it is either. But let's see if we can't guess it from the little swatch. 245. It's called green yellow is the bottom, and now this one up here is 512 lime. So the bottom is green yellow, and then the nose and the hands are lime. So, and then this middle part I think is called yellow gold. I'm not really sure. I'll put those back later. And then that was a scrap of just the random white. So it was probably the white. And then her little braids are pumpkin from, what's that called? Red Heart. So yeah, I finished her off. I had to rip back maybe 5 or 6 rows. And then redo the strip of purple. And then do a couple of the black. I sewed it down. And I embroidered the spider web. I don't really much like embroidering the designs on, but it does give it a little bit of flair. Now this project is by let me see, I wrote it down. Plyushki Crochet Store on Etsy. It's called Gnome the Witch. I bought it a long time ago, so it is a Stitcher Library project, and it is also a stash buster because all of these colors came from a stash. So I'll link her store down below, and yeah, she turned out super cute. I liked her. I'm glad that she's finished and is no longer setting in pieces. Okay, the last finished object that I have is my Hooked on Wreath collaboration wreath for the summer edition. I'm doing that collaboration with Lori at Lori Hooks, and I'll link her channel down below. But I made this succulent wreath, and I'm calling it finished, but I am going to still add some more stuff to it. I'm still wanting to add some more string of pearls. I'm wanting to add a taller plant here, and then Wendy suggested maybe putting some butterflies up through here, so I really want to do that. But she technically is finished. I do need to put a little hooky thing back here so she can hang up on the wall, and I'm going to place her on the wall downstairs. And I believe that is all of the stuff that I got finished. I'm currently not working on anything, so I'm gonna have to find me something to work on. I really need to push through this. I don't know what's going on, why my Crojo is missing. I don't understand. I feel very uninspired, I guess is what my problem is. It's like I have like all of these ideas, but I just don't want to do it. So I don't understand why. Mary Margaret did send me a picture. It's been a while ago. It's been like a month or so ago, but I'm gonna pop it in here. She finished a scrappy corner blanket, and I really think that it's so cute. I'm really digging like the scrappy projects and stuff. I really like it. So thank you, Mary Margaret, for sharing that with us. I still need to work on my scrappy corner to corner. That is the cowl, hosted by Litza at Coco's Crochet, and I'll link her channel down below. I really need to finish working on that. I've got just my last month of December and to put a border on it, so I really need to finish that. So that's probably upcoming, and we're going to do that. But before I talk about upcoming, I want to share with you some amazing Happy Mail that I got. Let me find it all here. So first, I got a very special card in the mail from Sheila, and she sent me this beautiful, beautiful card, and then inside something that I absolutely love is some stickers, all kinds of stickers, and they're all anal stickers. I love them. I'm going to take them to work and decorate my notebook with them. I have a note, oh, and it also included this little notepad, which I'm taking to work too, because these come in like really, really handy for me. But at work, I have it's called a Rocket Book, and it is a reusable notebook. So I am a secretary, and well, officially my title is clerical assistant, but I like the word secretary better than clerical assistant. But I take a lot of notes, I take a lot of minutes, and I was like going through like tons and tons of like regular paper notebooks. So to do my part and like kind of cut down, I bought that Rocket Book, and it's like reusable. Like you wipe off the ink. So I do it by month, and like you take a picture. Well, it's not a picture, it's a scan, and it turns like your pages into PDFs. And so it's stored electronically. Like I have all of my written notes stored electronically, and then I also, all of the ones that I have to type out, I type, you know, my minutes and stuff out. But I have both versions, like the words that I wrote and then the words that I typed. And then I just erase it each month, and I start all over again. And I've been doing that for like almost like this entire year, and maybe some of last year, and I'm really, really digging it. And I think it's like a little mini notebook, so I'm thinking like I want a proper sized notebook now. So okay, so my next Happy Mail that I have, so first, thank you so much, Sheila. I really, really appreciate, I love stickers, and I really appreciate the card. It's so nice when you guys are so like kind to me and send me little Happy Mails through the mail. So the next Happy Mail that I got was from the wonderful Josephine, and this was such a surprise, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So first is this Crochet Log Book, and look what it's got on it. Gnomes. It is so cute. So the inside looks like this. It's got like all of the information, like your project, who you made it for, where the pattern came from, the yarn that you used, any notes, your start date, your finish date, just all of that information. So I think that I'm going to do this as like a specifically for my gnomes from now on. Like anytime I do a gnome, I'm going to put it in here, and it's just going to be, it's going to be my gnome book. It's going to be my gnome crochet log, because I love making the gnomes. They make me happy, And I really love this book. Thank you, Josephine. But that's not all that Josephine sent me. The next thing that she sent me, well, it had a wonderful card in it. But oh my gosh, you guys, when you see this, oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful, beautiful shawl that she sent me. Look at that. How gorgeous is this? I'm going to be one of those fancy girls when wintertime comes around that has like their, like, that does this. Oh my goodness. Can you guys, oh my goodness, look how gorgeous it is. And then I assume you could wear it, I call it old lady style, where you put it over your shoulders. Keeps your shoulders warm. Oh, look at that. Look how gorgeous. So, let me give you some information about this. It is the virus shawl. And she used Red Heart, It's a Wrap, Rainbow Nautical. And it's 55% acrylic and 45% of cotton. She says to machine wash on gentle and dry flats. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Josephine. I am so excited. This is so gorgeous. And guys, it is so soft. So soft. I love it. I cannot wait to wear this winter. Oh, or this fall, really. I mean, because it gets chilly, like I could go outside, just wrap it around my shoulders. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. The colors are like spot on because Josephine knows that my favorite color is blue. I love it. And then she also was kind enough to include the last scrappy bit of the yarn, and that's like in case you need to make any repairs or anything like that. And then the last thing, yes, there's more. Josephine included more. You guys hear that train out there? Look at this bag of Shepya's Katona cotton, guys. Shepya's Katona cotton. There's something else down in here. Look at that. Look at all these gorgeous colors. Look at all those blues. Oh, Josephine knows me too well. I love my blues. I love my blues. Now, like I said, Katona cotton is my favorite yarn to use. I love making things small. I don't know why. I love the feel of Katona. I love the look of Katona. It is just so delicious. I just love it. So tonight, and I love doing this, I get to write the color names down on it. It just comes with the color number, Katona does. So I always go onto the website and look, and I write the color name down on it. And look at this cute little, sorry, my nose was itching, measuring tape. It's got little gnomes on it. Look at that. And then it bloop, goes back up in there. Oh, thank you so much, Josephine. This was truly a surprise, and I just absolutely adore it. This shawl is like, it's heaven. It's so soft, guys. You just, I cannot wait to wear this. I cannot wait. Thank you so much, Josephine. I truly appreciate this. It really did make my day when I opened this up in the mail, because I was like, oh, what is this? Oh, so fun. Thank you so much. Okay, well, the last thing that I have to show you guys is this little thing that I picked up from the Goodwill. I seen it. I couldn't pass it up. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, because I already have it, but I just couldn't leave it, you know. I just couldn't leave it. It was this Clover Pom-Pom Maker Kit, and it comes with 4 different sizes. Now, I have these in, they're back there, and they're in 2 separate packages, but they're a little bit different than the ones back there, like color wise. Like this white part is blue and then this part is white. It's like it's reversed on mine. But so I'm going to find something to do with these. It'll probably pop up in a giveaway somewhere, but I just couldn't leave them for $1.99, like $2. You get 4. I mean, that was crazy. I think that is it, guys. So we'll do upcoming. I want to finish my Coco's blanket because yeah, it's time to get that done. So that's probably what I'm going to start working on today. I did watch the video, but I'm going to have to go back and rewatch her last video for the colors because I've already forgot the colors. So I'm going to rewatch that and probably start on that today. What else? I've decided not to enter anything into the fair this year. I mean, like, I literally spent like a whole week trying to figure out if they were even having the open class. It's nowhere on the fair website. It's like not on their Facebook, nothing. And I finally called, and like I just searched the internet, and I finally called the extension office in town, and they're like, yeah, we have the information here. I'm like, well, you know, wouldn't it be more useful on the fair website? I mean, like, they have like all of the other information on there, everything except for the open class. And I feel like I'm going to be like rushed, like trying to get all my stuff together to get for registration. So I just decided just to scrap the fair this year and focus on it next year. Now I know to call the extension office when fair time rolls around. That way I can get, you know, my sheet, get pre-registered. It was so much easier to pre-register than to just go the day of and register. It was very hectic when I done it that way, but when I pre-registered, it was super easy. So yeah, I'm not gonna join in on the fair this year, but I am gonna join next year. So I'm gonna start, you know, thinking about maybe like doing a fair project, maybe something small, just to get that Crojo juice flowing again. Yeah, so what am I working on? My Coco Cow blanket, my Coco blanket. And I would like to make a gnome. It's been a while since I made one. I think back in January was the last time that I made one. So I would like to make one of those. There's a lot of like Christmas stuff going on right now. People are making Christmas ornaments, and I kind of want to join in on that. So maybe you might see a Christmas ornament or two come out from me, from my hands. But yeah, July I am taking a vacation. My nephew is coming up and he is going to stay a week with us, and I'm going to take that whole week off of work, so I'm hoping to get some good crochet in during that time. He mainly wants to go fishing, so we'll be taking him to different spots to do the fishing, and while he's fishing I can crochet. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to him coming up and visiting with him. So yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I've kept you guys for a little bit here. Sorry that I've been missing, and I hope to get right back on track with making my videos and crocheting a little bit more. I've definitely missed crocheting, and I'm glad to be, you know, slowly coming back into it. I don't know what is causing me not to want to crochet, so hopefully I can overcome that soon. Okay guys, I will talk to you later, and remember, I have everything linked down in the description box below, so if you're looking for anything, any patterns or any person's YouTube page, just click down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.